So, you ready to start?
Yep. Yep.
All right. So, what's your prediction for the chase in MRA?
Well, I haven't been around much since of stuff and work, but I believe for the Cup Series, I believe Dale Jr. 640. If you don't have him in your bracket, you've made a terrible mistake. In my what I've seen, he's been pretty strong this season, and I just think he'll have a good shot at making it to Homestead. He's done it before in the Xfinity Series. He's won once and made it, I believe, every single season he was in the Xfinity. So what's stopping him now?
You're right. Dale's like one of the most unique drivers in the series right now. What about D2?
D2, Breezy. If you don't have like I said with Dale, if you don't have Breezy in your bracket, you've made another terrible mistake. Breezy has been involved with a bunch of the most wicked, wildest, wildest races that he's made out of, and he still won the races. So you could tell that Breezy is another good choice for the season, and he's a great competitor.
And your thoughts on the truck series?
D3. If you don't have that number 25 in your bracket, another sad choice. That number 25 has been strong this season in the Performance Plus motor oil scheme. And I can't wait to see it run that new ISM Connect car that it has. He's been pretty dominant with what I know, and I think he could just continue it and keep going.
So yeah. Now let me say what I think about each division. D3, yes, you're right. That 25 Homestead Outlaw, he's been just really powerful. Eldoro, he put it off a win, dominating all the stages. Gateway, he got a nice run. So did Las Vegas. So every race he's been to, he's won. So he's been 3 for 3. He only showed up to 3 races and he won 3 of them. Uh, and he actually had a chance to. He had a part-time deal today to drive at Iowa. He didn't really do well as I thought he would do, but he still put it off and still finished. Uh, so yeah, but yeah, that 25 is really fast, and I think he might be, in my opinion, he might be a Final Four contender, but we'll see once the chase starts, and we'll see how he would do and where he would go. D2. In my opinion, you're right about Breezy, but there's other guys you're forgetting, especially that 22 of Pepsi Bush. Now you already know how he was in the Truck Series, and he's bringing all that over here. Now he already has like 3 wins already, so he might continue that thing that he did in D3, and he had 7 wins that season, and he won the championship. But other guys are up there to stop him too, which is NASCAR Joey and Eagle Man. Eagle driving that number 2, man. He's been really pulling out a show. They had another close finish today, and Eagle lost. That's the second close finish race Eagle has been screwed out of. But Eagle's still putting up a fight. He's still showing that he still got it. So is Joey. Joey doesn't have a win yet, but he's showing that he could get a win soon. So we'll see what Joey could do this season.
I mean, you're not wrong. Most of your choices are ones I've forgotten about. I mean, Eagle and Joey have been really influential this season. And it's just
And yeah,
like you always got to think about it. It's like some people ditch the young guys. Some people don't even care about them. It's like, well, you have these young guys or guys that have gotten better in the past seat from them before and now. It's like you're forgetting about some of the top talent in MRA. Like, how could you do that?
Well, and now let me go on D1. D1 has lots of guys to watch. Some of these guys are really showing their potential. Some of these guys are actually surprising people with their potential. One of them is that 43 of Lego Marmad. I don't know what to say. He's been really showing a lot that he could be a contender. Season 3, he surprised everybody by winning the championship. He became the first ever person in MRA to win the championship driving a Ford. Uh, he also he also that's like it's surprising to you. It would be surprising to know that Lego has like 3 wins in MRA. Because season 2, he won the Daytona night race and he won Atlanta. And then he won Homestead at season 3, which got him the championship. But Lego's still showing that he still has it and that that 43 would not go down. Um and here's the weird thing. He's really showing his performance so well that he's able to keep up with all the other good drivers. And the most surprising thing, the guy is second in points. He's 1 point behind Elephant the Boy, which we will talk about soon. He's only 1 point behind. So yeah, that's one thing about Lego. And another driver is the rookie Super Lego Green. He's third in points. He uh he is really showing. I would say Super's not really having a good season right now, but the finishes are like rising. Like he will do bad the whole race, but then he'll still get like a top 5 finish. Another driver is King Awesome. Now Furniture World Racing just got another driver, JoJo. JoJo and King Awesome are trying to show that Furniture World Racing still has this. King Awesome is your recent winner. He won Bristol last Sunday. Uh, and but he couldn't make it to the All Star race. But Cool Kid won the All Star race, his final All Star race in MRA. But yeah, King Awesome still showing that he has this. And another driver that's really showing up like a fight is Rocky Pokemon Boy. Rocky, right now, uh, Rocky is showing that Chip Ganassi Racing is still good in MRA. And she's showing it by winning stages and keeping up the top finishes. Like at Bristol, him and Spider, they kept running literally top 3 all race, and yeah, that's what they literally did. So what you got to say about D1?
D1, really, it's just a whole bunch of good drivers. You have the top drivers in the league going at it for a championship. Who's not to have anybody in there? Like, you could have some favorites. It's like some people would agree with you and some people disagree. Like, for saying having Super as a favorite, some people might disagree because, yes, he's doing good in points, but some people think that having a rookie as a favorite in the Cup Series is just not good. I mean, previously, JoJo Salt, his first season in the Cup Series, he did pretty good. Most people do not have him as a favorite like some others did. And it's just you gotta sit there and think and realize, most rookies do good. So should I believe others or should I keep going with what I personally believe?
Yeah. You got anything else to say about these drivers?
I have nothing else to say about the chase in general. It's just some other stuff that I want to talk about.
All right, now what's your predictions like for the chase?
Chase wise, I've discussed it a little, but I'll discuss it more. Like, I'll just talk about the champions that I predict. So D1, it's a tie in my opinion. I believe either Super or Dale will come out as champions. 2 rookies coming out as a champion, that'd be a huge thing for MRA. And then D2, it's another tie, but it's you can't get mad because like ties are always good depending on the drivers. I believe that it could be either Breezy or Eagle for the championship. Some people may be like Eagle's a ridiculous choice, but he's been picking it up from his recent seasons. He used to drive the 36, and now he's in the 2, and he has better equipment. meaning he's getting better. And D3, I believe that the 25 truck will get the championship flat out. He's been one of the more popular trucks, getting more work done. I believe he can do it.
Yeah, D3, I agree with you again. That 25, like, that 25 is so powerful. We'll talk about D3 later because there's, like, weird stuff about D3. D2, what you said about Eagle was right. He's really, really shown it up. Uh, But about Breezy, I think Breezy has a chance, but I don't think he will have more of a chance against that number 22. That 22 is really powerful. But to be honest, in my opinion, I think Eagle might have a chance to win a championship. But but we're forgetting a lot of drivers by D2 that have a chance. That number 61 of Daft 70 and that number 11 of Homie. Homie's known for lately this whole season. Homie's known for just saving from almost getting to a big wreck. Like he'll get spun and then he just saves it. Like I don't know. Iowa, he literally flipped and he just got back on the freaking wheels and just kept on driving. He got like P2 in the stage. So yeah. Uh and for D one about the rookies, I think one of the rookies might make the final four. I don't know which one though, because it might be surprising. And it'll be surprising if only one makes it because I remember season four was actually a great time for season four because only I think like two of the rookies two rookies made season four and one of them won the champ. So yeah. Uh Also, here's what I think. I know one person that I think that I know will like 100% will make the final four in D1. I think it could be either Ellie or Rocky or Lego. It's one of them. But we can't count out this one of the best drivers in the league. That number '07 of Stop Mania. How about Stop Mania? It's his last time driving in a Toyota because he's switching to Chevy and his team's getting new stuff and everything. So how about that?
I believe that Stop Mania and like his team in general, I believe they just have to get ready for the new stuff. And with him turning Lone Motors into a Chevy team, who knows what he'll do at JGR? Who knows what will happen to the JGR after the season? Really, nobody knows because Super's one of their top guys in their Toyota program, and so is just Super. Really, I can't think of anybody else who's done a lot of work. I mean, Super's climbed it up. He made the final four when we both drove together for KBM. And then when we both drove for JGR, I mean, don't remember which race it was, but we were back and forth up front, and we're one of the most better. I could say like one of the best from D3 to D2, like out of the JGR program. And then you've had JoJo, PK, all come through the JGR program, the JGR KBM program, and you've seen so much good out of them. So who knows what JGR will do after this season? Will Stop Mania taking low motors, focusing on that, and turning it into a Chevy team.
Now that means Stop Me is also going to leave the ownership of KBM. Speaking of KBM, here's one thing about KBM. KBM does not have a win this season yet. That is so surprising, because basically since from season 4 to season 5, KBM has won the Daytona race. They won the season opener, and then that literally showed you that they were gonna have a good season. They actually do, because like at least one or two of their drivers make the final four. Sometimes they get so close to winning championship, but then they don't end up doing it. Like season 4, Super, he made the final four with no wins because of his stage wins, and that's how he got it through. But then around when he was catching up to, he had a battle NASCAR games, who was the defending champion, but he didn't make the final four that season, and then he got memed. And season 5, Joey had a chance, but nobody could beat that number 2 of Pepsi. So yeah.
You really can't forget season 3 when I took that number 4 to victory lane. And then
Yeah.
season 5, a season in between with the break,
Yeah,
Mike
that's
Harmon
also true.
comes back and gets the win. You will not believe he could do such a thing. I forgot his original Roblox name, but whatever. After
I
him
had Kyle
leaving the
Busch.
series, I got Kyle Busch. After him now leaving the series for a while, you just have to think what's going to happen to that number four. I mean, there's been such a legacy with that truck, and who knows what will happen with it.
Yeah, like right now, in my opinion, I see right now KBM right now. Here's what I think. That number four, it has it has some history with lots of drivers in it. Uh, like you yourself, Mike Harmon, and now Avia has it. But Avia's really trying to. He's been so close to winning, but he's just like been so short. Uh, Same with King of King Game driving in that 18. He's been so close. But here's one thing: if KBM had more drivers to actually show up, they would have more of a chance to win a race because they only have two drivers showing up, and then they got to go against one of the best in the league. Nuck Fitz is actually a good driver. He's driving for Brad J. Stover Racing Incorporated. That team has two wins from Brad in season two when he first joined MRA, winning Atlanta and Martinsville. Wait, three wins. I'm sorry because Brad won the Daytona night race, so he has three wins. Uh, and One of the other best drivers is those JD cars. Uh, and there may be a chance I might actually shut down the JD truck team because that's really like underway underfunded. But uh, but here's some teams that I've seen that just been went like they just went straight low on the market. Is that uh is that number 14 and 00 of Ellie House Racing. Now, Ellie House Racing, ever since Breezy moved up, that team has really went down the drain. Well, Ellie's brother kept it alive, but then he decided to leave and go to JGR and just came to like two races and didn't really do anything. And then he got moved back down the trucks. But there's lots of careers that have just been going down the drain, but they will soon come back and revive. But also, the thing we gotta watch out for when the chase is coming near is how more aggressive these guys will try to drive to get stage points and everything. So yeah,
I believe moving on. This is just my. I believe moving on from the chase topic, we should talk about the truck series. We have to think about possibly new looks for some manufacturers and trucks, and even the news coming out recently that Craftsman might not sponsor S7.
yeah. Well, it is official. Craftsman will not sponsor the truck series anymore. It will still be an MRA sponsor, but it's not going to sponsor the truck series. And me and the co-commissioner Melling Cup 001, who recently just turned 16, if you didn't give him a birthday gift yet, well, or a birthday wish him a late happy birthday. Uh, we are trying to see what sponsor can sponsor the truck series, and we'll have it. We'll have it by the time the chase starts. I hope we can. So we can just basically talk about that during the chase when the trucks races are going through. So
And
yeah,
and I believe that Chevy has released the new look for the Silverado, or a possible new look.
yeah, there might be a real slight chance that we might use a new Silverado. Same with the Ford F Series, we might use that too. Uh, and well, basically the Toyota Tundra will basically stay the same, of course. Uh, but yeah, and there's also a chance that the Toyota Supra might come to the Xfinity Series next season. And we might change the Camaro look. I do not like the 2019 Camaro, but we will change the Camaro look though.
Xfinity is with now talking about Xfinity. What do you think that they will change the Camaro in Xfinity?
Wait, can you repeat that again?
Do you think they'll change the Camaro in Xfinity as well as in the Cup Series?
Uh, I don't know. We'll see. We might see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
because IRL Chevy released info for the Camaro, and it had a pretty good look for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and then the capable
But
trucks in the Gander
yeah,
Mountain Truck Series. So who
but
knows?
speaking of that, there's also a chance that the Ford Mustang for MRA will have another new look. So there's like every manufacturer in MRA, like every other manufacturer will have like a new look. Like the Toyota Supra might come, the Silverado and the Ford F Series and all the other stuff. So yeah, as we are speaking of that, let's talk about what do you think we should look on toward this whole season of MRA?
Well, I believe that really most people should be looking on towards the chase and then next season. Because who knows what will happen next season? There could be some new stuff. There could be some bad stuff. But hey, it's MRA. If you don't like it, then get the fuck out.
All
What are
right.
you looking towards for next season?
Uh, what I'm looking towards is everybody to get ready and be prepared for a brand new, fresh season. And because remember, MRA is having fuel again, and fuel was really fun because we had really intense finishes. Like some guys will actually have to save fuel, and then some guys will run out of fuel, like Atlanta. But we're not even gonna talk about that. How Ethan ran out of fuel right after he crossed the line, and yeah. And there may be a
So,
chance. There may be a chance we will actually keep fuel for the whole season because I remember how Homestead we never have fuel, but we will actually have fuel in Homestead this time.
will you implement fuel into the chase to make it more stressful and harder on the drivers?
Maybe yes, we will. Maybe we'll see.
Is there any other topic you'd like to talk about? Because really, there's nothing I can think about at this moment in time.
Uh, well, there's more stuff we could talk about, like the new bodies and stuff for the division. Like if you haven't seen that the Camaro and the Mustang are having different bodies. So is the Camry. They're looking more different than they usually are. So yeah, that's one of the things we could inform about. Now, before we talk about that, let's see what our fans any questions that our viewers want to ask us. We know you got a question, so just say it loud and clear. So anybody in the live stream got any questions about MRA terms? But here's a question I would like to ask you, Leo, if because it's happening a lot. With lots of people retiring from MRA this season, do you think MRA competition will change or no?
Really, it depends. Like, who's really retiring? Like, there could be some drivers that are retiring who want, who other drivers are happy that they're leaving. But then you have other drivers who also believe that as soon as they retire, that there is nothing wrong. Like their competition might just say. And breaking news: Brad Stover has just announced that Stover Racing Incorporated is going back to Chevy in season 7.
Oh, that's also a big part. There's lots of manufacturer changes for teams. We're gonna have to be ready for that. But yeah, uh, in my opinion, I think MRA competition might change a little, especially in D1, since everybody's like literally retiring now. Uh, but yeah, I think it might change because now with Ellie gone, we'll see who'll be taking over the crown of. Now remember, Ellie has the most wins in the Xfinity series with 10 wins. 10. That's really surprising. I don't think anybody could get 10 in one freaking series. And he only raced in the Xfinity series for season 1 to season 3. 2 seasons, I mean 3 seasons, he has 10 wins. Now you think that might not be that much, but think of all the times he had to win by racing all these people. Think of it, just think of
Hmm.
it. That's yeah, that's literally a lot to ask for. And basically 4 of those wins were from the same track called Auto Club. Ellie has an Auto Club streak. He has 4 straight wins at Auto Club. So, uh, now here's another question. It's one of the most biggest questions I'm always hearing. Now, some people are really asking this one question: if Stop Mania ever, when he decides to retire from MRA, they're asking, do you think he will be a future Hall of Famer, Leo, for MRA?
Um, I think Stop Mania has a chance. He's been very successful in the MRA. He's been here, I believe, since season 1 or season 2. I don't remember. And really, I just think he has a shot. And breaking news: JoJo Saw just announced that there's been rumors that KBM might shut down. But really, I don't think I can never see that happening with how big and powerful that is. JGR can never lose such a truck team that's been so successful.
All right, let's get back to the Stop Mania answer.
But yeah, I think that he'll be in the Hall of Fame most likely. If there's any doubt of him being in the Hall of Fame, well then you better have some good ass evidence, or else your opinion's wrong. Because really, he's been too successful for you to be like, for people to say he's not going to make the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's yeah, you're. I actually agree with you, and here's why. If you talk about lots of good drivers in MRA, talk about Ellie and others, Stop Mania has to be in one of your answers, or you're smoking meth, or you're just high or drunk. Uh, cause even though sometimes he has his like ways, like where he gets mad and all that, but he still ends up being one of the best drivers in MRA. We can't lie about that. Nobody can lie about that because they know it's true. So, like, you have no doubt to like try to lie about it because it's true. He's one of the best guys in the league. He's been there for a long while. He's one of the oldest drivers in MRAs, and I'm talking about for seasons, not real life age. Uh, we know that Slot Mania will make the Hall of Fame. He's a future Hall of Famer, and basically, some people actually predict when he retires, him and Ellie will make the Hall of Fame in the same class. That might actually happen. We'll see, but we'll see how long will Stop Mania keep racing MRA. Uh, but in my opinion, I think when Ellie retires, everybody gets to rest off, so they don't got to worry about Ellie. But then they're gonna have to worry about that '07 because now Stop Mania now moving to Chevy. I've seen Stop Mania racing a Chevy before, and he's more powerful than he is in a Toyota. So yeah,
I agree with you there. And I believe as soon as Ellie's out and he's retired, and who will know? I mean, who the hell will know what will happen with Ellie? And him being gone, who knows what will happen? Stop Mania becoming a Chevy. Hell, maybe Lone Mowers will disappear. Maybe he'll go to the number 5. Or he'll go to whatever number that McCool will have. Maybe McCool will pick him up. Or Lone Mowers will stay. Who knows? Really, the only thing we have to worry about is that '07. If you see that '07 in your mirror next season, you're basically doomed. And you'll probably be dead meat.
yeah. You got anything else to say about the Stop Mania thing before I change the topic?
No.
All right. Here's one of the main topics I have to been addressing. Uh, what there's lots of stuff about you know MRA. There's lots of stuff about how MRA got started, how MRA is gonna end, and all that. But let's not like really go through that topic. Let's really talk about all the stuff MRA has been through and how we're still here. And we could now tomorrow is the Coca-Cola 600. And if you've been to an MRA Coca-Cola 600 race, you'll see all the best finishes, one of the best times you've seen. And Leo, can you relive one of the best MRA Charlotte races you have watched? Can you relive how it went and how it
Um,
was?
it it has to be MRA season 3 truck Roval. The first time that anyone's been to the Roval, it was the trucks. And most people may be like, well, whoever put that on the schedule is fucking high. Well, no, because it has one of the best finishes. So it's myself and Dale Jr. 640 battling for the lead. Dale spins and I pass him, but then I end up spinning. And there goes somebody who you never thought would lead any race that season. It was Daft D70. Yes, he may have gotten pole for the Daytona race that season, but after the first few laps, people did not live up to Daft. People thought Daft would fail. But now, seeing it, it's like reliving that race and looking at it. It is probably one of the most intense finishes that an MRA race has ever had at Charlotte.
And can you relive, like, tell us a big story about that race?
Coming into that race, it was myself and Dale. We were so chill that race. One of the good times we were chill that season. And Jet knows Dale and I fought a lot that season.
Yes.
Anyway, we were so chill. We were pumped up. We were helping each other out. We'd sometimes joke around and pass the lead off to each other. And then it started getting intense where we were fighting at each other. We said no matter what, we'll still be friends after this race. And hell, we were still friends after that race. The whole chase, we were still friends because we basically had to be. Anyway, and then that lap, when I saw him spin, I said, "Oh shit, there he goes. I hope he'll make it." And I said, "Oh shit, there I go." After I spun, and really, it's just so hard not to forget that race. If you forget that race, you either have to be really a not an MRA fan, or you have to question your sanity as to forget one of the most popular races at the Coca-Cola 600 this season. I believe, if I'm correct, that race won the best finish award for season 3, unless there's something that beat it.
It was the best season 3 finish award.
But yeah, really, that's all I have to say about the best Charlotte race I've seen.
Now, what about the best Cup Charlotte race you've seen?
To my knowledge, I don't remember ever watching a Cup Charlotte race, but I really don't know how to answer that question. So if you like to answer, you can go ahead. There's really nothing I can talk about.
Now, I've been hosting for 6 seasons now, and as I know that there's lots of good Charlotte races I've watched, especially in Cup. Season 1, JJ got the All-Star win, but season 2, Charlotte was actually a good one. Uh, Now here's one that I'm not gonna forget. Season 4 and season 5, where McCool Racing had 2 seasons in a row winning the Coca-Cola 600. Last season, Ellie had a sweep. He did a Casey Kane. I believe Casey Kane did that in 2008.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, he won the All-Star race and he won the Coca-Cola 600. Now, Coco 600 is tomorrow. What's your prediction about that race?
I think Ellie might come out and win another Coke 600 for the cool racing. I think Ellie could really do it and get a victory. What's your prediction?
Uh, I think that I don't know who's gonna win, but I know it's gonna be a good race. Uh, but yeah, I think we'll still have a time to Uh, I think that we will see how the race is gonna go.
Now, there a fan asked a question. The fan named JoJo Salt 2 asked, "What was the best MRA S3 D3 race? D2 race, I'm sorry."
D2
And
finish in season 3. I would have to say. Oh, that's a hard one. Uh, I would have to say either it would be Road America or it was this one race. Or Iowa or Watkins Glen. We had two wonderful road course finishes. We also had a good Iowa finish. Kind of like doubt about that. So I don't really know what was the best one though. Now, Leo, do you have anything to say for the uh, for the for the stream?
um, all I'm gonna say is fans and others in the MRI Discord keep track because maybe stuff will be released tonight that you'll want to know about for F7. So I'd say keep track and start having your hopes high to see what you think will be released tonight.
All right, so I think that's all we really gotta say. Uh, that's all we gotta do for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. And say goodbye to Leo. Leo, say bye to YouTube.
Bye.